Day, children. How are you? It is I, Kay, presenting y'all with Love and Hip Hop. It really was not that good this week, simply because we're still doing introductions. I feel like it may get a little better here soon, but as of now, it's not the best. Simply not the best. As far as my migraine, it's still sitting there. It is still sitting there, but it's better. Thank you to everyone who has been wishing me well. I'm on my way to recovery. And I have been drinking a lot of water. I saw that comment, but my comments are getting lost now because I'm getting a lot more comments and I'm unable to keep up with them in an appropriate amount of time. So I do apologize if it takes me a minute to get to your comments. Anyway, girl, I got this little video I'm gonna do and then I'm gonna get out your way. But then I'm gonna come back for like 5 more videos. Anyway, so Bucky and Pleasure P. Bucky goes on over to Pleasure P. She thinks he's finna grovel. He doesn't grovel, and then they end up hugging. I didn't care about it. Then we're introduced to some queen named Prince. Not the Prince, not Prince Rogers Nelson, just Prince. And he's talking about how he's got the game on lock and he's he's a here promoter. He ain't even up and coming. He just here. It is so foggy out here, y'all. It is foggy boots, which is why y'all see my hair is coming together for the glory and honor, because my hair loves good old misty weather. Not this piece, obviously, but the rest of my hair, she loves humidity and moisture. But anyway. Well, if you would have had your signal on forever ago, I could have went. So this queen talking about how he got all the girls in Miami and this, that, and the other, how he's just really this ladies' man. And I'm like, no. You're not a ladies' man. You're a man lady. You're not a ladies' man, niece. Come on over here and sit next to me so I can usher you through this. That was a homosexual. Actually, when he first started talking, I thought he was Bobby Light before they actually showed his face. I said, okay, Bobby's back, but it was Prince. Niece, come on now, don't disillusion yourself and others, because I know the tea. And he's good girlfriends apparently with Rich Dollars disguised as some man named Feezy, DJ Ephesians. The man looked like Rich Dollars to me. I don't know if anybody else caught that. I'm gonna watch the other YouTubers in a little while and see, did anybody else catch that? I think that's Rich. I think it is. Apparently they have beef with someone named Michelle Pooch. I wasn't interested in that either. And then we see Lady Gaga in disguise as a Latina woman named Veronica Vega. I didn't really care too much about her either, but she's here. So, congratulations on being on the show, I guess. I don't know. Then Amara La Negra, Veronica Vega, and a little girl that reminded me of Karuchi. I don't know. She was Haitian, though. They all pop in, they sit together, and we doing the colorism discussion again. Now listen, I know that it's very difficult to be a very, very brown-skinned Latina or Latino in this world, because everybody wants, an Italian-looking Latino, a Latinx, everybody inclusive. But we don't have to discuss it every week. We don't have to do that. Now, I understand the colorism is a big deal. It's a big issue. It's one of those hot button issues. I get that. I actually am the example of colorism in my community. That sounds crazy, but I am the one that everybody's like, oh, she looks different. She looks weird. She's pale. My family members call me Peckerwood and Cracker. So, and I understand that it's not quite the same. We're not going to go into the big colorism discussion. We're not going to do it. I understand that it's not quite the same, but it is draining to have to deal with, is the point. We don't have to do it every week, though, Amara. Love you down boots, love your skin, love, your personality. I like. I don't love it, but I like it. But we don't have to do that every week. And I hope that her whole storyline isn't based on her fighting with Hollywood over her afro and her skin, because he was wrong. Just sit in the fact and know that he was wrong, and then, move on from there. But anyway, child. Trina's cousin is married to Trick Daddy. Her name is Joy. They've been separated for 4 years. They ain't got the divorce yet. Trick Daddy is upset because she just up and left. And I'm just going to get this out the way. Apparently it was Joy's birthday, but then Trina and Trick were having a performance, so Joy came to the performance instead of going somewhere else or waiting for Trina to get through with her performance and then going out with Trina only. She comes to the Trina and Trick Daddy performance, but she's trying to avoid him. That didn't make no sense to me. Not even a piece of sense. It didn't. But that was going on. And all in all, girl, she She comes over to Trick's house. His manager, Don, is in there, opens the door. They come, they have a sit down, and they did not resolve anything. She said she wasn't happy. He said, well, if you wasn't happy, why you go and leave me and remain unhappy? You should have just came back and been unhappy with me, is basically what he was saying. And I'm like, I kind of see what you're saying, but also maybe she wanted to be unhappy elsewhere. Maybe she wanted to be unhappy with somebody that's not you. Maybe her level of unhappiness with you trumped her level of unhappiness by herself. Let's consider these things. But anyway, child, so all of that. Okay, now hold on. I got to go over these tracks, and they've been doing a little construction, and I never know what I'm going to see on the other side because it's a hill. Anyway, so, yeah, all of that. Let's get back to Amara. I kind of want to get her on at the way, too. We ain't going to talk too much more about her. But she goes over to her mama's house. Her mama is reminiscing like Amara done passed on. Like she done went on to glory. She's looking at old pictures, old video, and all of this. And I'm just like, okay, well, I mean, my mama looks at old photographs and old videos of me, so I can't really. But it just seems so like, girl, why? I'm right here. I'm right here. Just come talk to me. Why you got to sit and reminisce and carry on? But whatever. I don't understand, and I probably won't understand. But Amara goes into this conversation about how she wants to give her mama the world. And I think we all pretty much feel that way. Everybody want to give their mama the world. I used to want to give my mama the entirety of the world. I'd be like, okay, I'm going to make it. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that. It's going to be popping. Now I'm just like, I'm going to get rich. She can have a house. If she want a car, she can have a car. Whatever. I'm not bothered. But that's because some things have transpired. And there's some rivalry that's not rivalry. Because I'm not fighting for my mother's attention. I'm not going to do that. I'm not. So anyway, because we're not going to get into that conversation. So I understand Amara wanting to give her mother the world. That's cute. We all kind of want to do that. Turn, niece. You have the turn. Okay, so Gunplay. He going to play pool because that's, what the folks do. They go when they have business meetings and they play pool, apparently. I've seen it so many times. He goes to play pool with Miami Tip, who I will maintain, I think that's Amina Butterfly in disguise as well. I just simply do. But whatever, girl. So she's there and they talking, and then they get to talking about how, does Gunplay have a girl? And he says he's seeing somebody, and she goes into, well, she can't do it like, bitch can't do it like me. Nope, bitch can't do all of that. And she's bending over and she up on the pool table, and he's kind of enthralled. He's enticed, but he's gonna, resist the devil, and he will flee. So all of that is going on. And then he takes it on home and tells, what's the girlfriend's name? Shot 3 times. He tells Shot 3 times. Kiara. Girl, I was really finna proceed by calling her Shot 3 times. He tells Kiara that, he was at a business situation, and Miami Tip done got up on the pool table and bent it over and, all of that. What I feel like he should have done, because I feel like the reason Kiara was mad was because he didn't say he was going to this business endeavor with Miami Tip to begin with. If you would have said, yeah, I'm sliding over to this business thing, Miami Tip gonna be there, then it would have been like, oh, I'm not feeling that. And she could have been mad at the beginning, but then she had to come back and be mad at the back, the tail end. I ain't care for that. Bucky and Pooch meet up. Is it Pooch? Yeah, it's Pooch. Bucky and Pooch meet up, and they I don't know what they was talking about. Honestly, I zoned out. But Gunplay, like I told you, went and told his girlfriend that what you call it was thotting over yonder. Amina Tip Butterfly was thotting. And so Kiara goes over to the club where Amina Tip Butterfly was dancing or something, her and her friend. And first of all, her friend might be a little bit stupid, but we're going to get into her friend later on in the season, I'm sure. Her friend looked like she might have been just a tad dumb, but that's not my business. But she looks likable. I think I'm going to like her friend. But so they at the club. Miami Tip, niece, you do not look good with a short haircut. You've got too much. Girl, okay. Let me turn the sound off on this. That'll fix that. But yeah, you got too much all in the hip to have that short do, the buzz cut and with the swoop and the carrot. You need long, niece, so we can really be like, okay, I see. Because I didn't see with them short haircuts. But anyway, Kiara goes over and she takes her friend, Chinese Nikki. I was alarmed. She kind of gave me like Big Ange, but in a smaller package, but still very scary. And I don't know, something about Chinese Nikki. She alarmed me. Knew a girl named Nikki, I guess you could say she was a sex freak. I can't hit those notes. Met her in the hotel lobby, masturbating to a magazine. Anyway, Chinese Nikki and Kiara were going over, and this whole scene was so bewildering. It was baffling. Let me go over this way. Because, I'm sorry, I'm trying to replay the scene in my mind. Kiara walks in, she walks up to Miami Tip. Hey, do you work with Gunplay? Miami Tip goes, do I work with Gunplay? Yeah. She proceeds to say, you know, I'm his girlfriend. And I heard about you up on the table doing all that you was doing, carrying on and all of that. And you came on to Gunplay. Miami Tip said, I came on to Gunplay? And I said, yes, you came on to Gunplay. What happened? Did you, wait, your mind went? Where'd it go? Bring it back. Okay, wow. You just pulled right on out. Oh, you on crack. We're not going to do too much for you. We're going to let you have it, niece, because you look like you was strong. Mama was strong. Do you hear me? I really need to get over it. I'm going to do that. Just slide right on over. Step on over. But yeah, she said, I came on the Gunplay? And I said, yes, you. And then they proceeded to talk about how Kiara ain't got no rings. You ain't got no rings. And I don't know if you the main girlfriend or the side girl, blah, blah, blah. And it was starting to get a little bit warmth. It wasn't heated yet, but it was on its way towards warmth. And then the friend came in and was like, well, they dealt with each other in the past. And I'm like, niece, shh. Don't blow up the spot. Shh. And so to get out of her friend saying, well, they dealt with each other in the past, what's her name, Jesus? Amina Tip Butterfly says, well, look, I don't even really, if I had seen how you was looking, I would have asked you to get up on the table too. First of all, niece, what a sly and clever way to get out of an A-whooping. What a sly and clever way. Honestly, I've done things like that, not to this magnitude, but I have come up with sly and clever ways, not to get out of a whooping, but to not have to whoop somebody. So I loved it. There was a diversion. There was a quick little switch around, and she said, turn around, let me see that A. And the girl turned around. Now, see, the A is not a trait. It was too much. It was simply too much. It was pointed. Why is her booty shaped like two pyramids? It did not bless me, but whatever. And basically, Kiara tiptoed on out the club like, girl, she is too much. Like, you came to whoop her over your man and you left. Okay, I don't know. Let's see. Yes, Joy. Yeah, okay, so I talked about everything because it ended up with Joy and Trick, and I already talked about them. So that was that. Like, comment, subscribe, all the things that YouTubers say, and I'll catch y'all in the next one. Peace.